Hello gunners, welcome to another video. And obviously Miles Lewis-Skelly had his debut for England and he scored, and obviously those people that were hating on him initially are now hiding away. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe, hit the like as well, it would be greatly appreciated. So where we're going to start with is actually people discussing if he actually did deserve to get called up. And I'll be honest, I think Jed Spence probably should have got into the England squad, and he was probably quite unfair that he missed out over Kyle Walker, but I feel like Miles Lewis-Skelly did enough to get into the squad. So let's just have a listen to what these guys said.
I personally think Jed Spence. Actually, no, Jed Spence for me biggest snub.
Okay, yeah,
Jed Spence, like biggest snub for me. Therefore, I feel like he's played 21s at England level already, so he should be in that squad. For me, he's been playing better than Lewis Skelly anyway. So Lewis Skelly, I think he can't. The jump from under 19s
all the way to first
all the way
team,
to first team for him, that's too big. He should have at least
But
got
some players in the
21s.
past have done that as well, no?
No, quite. Kobe's done it.
Yeah, Kobe's done
but there's
it.
levels to this
But
thing,
Kobe
though.
played.
So there you have it. There's levels to this thing. People didn't think Miles Lewis-Skelly was ready enough to make the jump from the under 18s or the under 17s where he was all the way to the first team, and he showed he can do it. Brilliant goal. And I wonder what these guys are saying now, because Miles Lewis-Skelly, for me, they did say that Jed Spence has been in better form. I disagree with that. I feel like there's some players in football that just have that ability to just adapt to whatever sort of level of football they need to adapt to. And Miles Lewis-Skelly is one of them. The physical fundamentals, the mental fundamentals, the technical fundamentals. He has it all. It was a really, really impressive, mature performance from Miles. And it's now interesting to see those people that doubted him initially, what they're probably thinking now. But let's now get on to another reaction from Naeem. Let's see him react to Miles Lewis-Skelly when he had a red card and see the little switch up that he does.
How is he still on the pitch? That is a second yellow card. This guy needs to take anger management classes, bro, ASAP. I still don't know how this isn't a second yellow card. Bro, look at this. I feel sorry for PSV. Arsenal are 3-0 up. They should be with 10 men. Fair play, 2 goals scored before this incident, but Lewis-Skelly is attached to the red card, and he should...
I think the funny thing is, initially, he's got a picture of Waneri up and he's talking about Miles Lewis-Skelly. So that's already one massive error. And the next thing is Miles Lewis-Skelly addicted to the red card. One of them was unfair against West Ham. Again, further clips have shown that was a bit dodgy as well. And then you got the PSV one. Yes, maybe he should have got sent off. But this sort of narrative that Miles Lewis-Skelly is addicted to red cards, I think is very, very lazy. There's much more to him than a guy that's sort of addicted to red cards. But now let's look at his reaction when Miles Lewis-Skelly scored for England. And it is just hilarious to see how he sort of changed his tune.
I've just seen that Miles Lewis-Skelly scored, and honestly, I am happy for him, bro. A debut goal for England. His first game for England, and it's a goal. And not just that, he's living everyone's dream, bro. The amount of criticisms I've seen everywhere on Skelly, just for that one pose where it was a video and people just screenshot it and, just made Lewis-Skelly look bad. The guy's enjoying his life, and you can clearly see he's happy. We would want to be in his position. The man just finally scored today as well. Hey, Arsenal, you got talent in your hands. He don't love no more red cards. He loves scoring goals and creating chances.
So this was the same person who says Miles Lewis-Skelly needs anger management for the way he plays football. And obviously now he's celebrating Lewis-Skelly, saying he's jealous of him and he's a good footballer. He's jealous of Arsenal. And that's pretty much what's been going on, the reaction. People that were initially calling him a red card magnet, anger management, somebody that needs to be restrained, they're now changing their tune to a technical player that they wish they had at their own club, And the idea he's finally scored, Miles has already scored at senior level, so that idea that it's been a moment he's been waiting for forever is probably not true. But to be honest, I love Miles doing this. Making those doubters have to eat their words is the best possible medicine. You really need that, the mentality he has, the confidence he has in himself. You could just tell when he stepped onto that pitch, he was not phased. He knew what was being said about him. These footballers, they know what's going on, they know what people are saying, but he just got on that pitch, did his thing, and he performed. Well, we've also got this from Priceless MCI. This one was really hilarious for me because when Miles Lewis-Skelly got the red card, I think this was against West Ham, he says, Lewis-Skelly red card, stay humble. And now today he came out with, rivalry aside, those hating on Lewis-Skelly should hang their heads in shame. Scoring your debut at 18 is incredible. So look, it's been barely 3-4 weeks and he's completely done a U-turn. He's forgot he was even a part of the crew that were attacking Miles Lewis-Skelly, and I think this just shows what the modern football fan is. They don't really think before they say stuff, because how can you switch up so quickly after laughing at Lewis Skelly, telling him to stay humble? You're now part of the people against those that were sending him sort of the attacks, and that's just football nowadays. It just seems as though there's not a lot of thought process going into people's analysis, and it's making them look very, very silly indeed. But yeah, Miles Lewis-Skelly got his goal. A lot of people obviously backtracking, but there's always going to be those people who stay the same, stay attacking, and this example for me, Miles Lewis-Skelly getting the first goal of the Tuchel era doesn't sit right with me. It was not supposed to be a thug. Then someone replied to that with, it was supposed to be someone calm and composed on the ball, like Rice/Kane. Then he says, F Rice, yeah. I mean, sometimes there's always going to be those people that just say stuff with clearly zero thought process behind it. I don't know why this wouldn't sit right with somebody. I saw a lot of people, rival fans, who were actually quite positive. There's not always going to be just hate towards Miles Lewis-Skelly. There was a lot of positive reactions, people happy for him, people saying, you know, he deserved this moment. But there's always the select few which just keep on going, just keep on trying to be abusive, keep on trying to get him down. And that's just the way it is. And I'm sure Miles is ignoring it. He's got fantastic backing behind him. His mum, Marcia, who I've talked about before, is really, really helpful with him. His mentality himself as a footballer, he believes in himself. And that's all you need sometimes. So these comments from these people who are clearly not thinking will not impact him whatsoever. And have a look at this goal. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful finish, you know, and it's a massive moment for him. You know, the way he ran inside there, the pass from Bellingham as well, who will play in the Champions League, it was really, really poetic as well, you know, to kick off the Tuchel reign, a youngster making that jump, somebody who put faith in him, Tuchel put faith in him. It's just fantastic to see, to be honest, and a lot of people, like I've said, are definitely fuming, and a lot of people are happy for him, like us, who are watching this video. And of course, he gets himself man of the match as well. It's not just the goal. It's not just 90 minutes where he was, you know, just playing around, got lucky and made a nice movement, but was getting beaten by his man multiple times. No, it was a very, very complete performance. It really was. And a lot of people were saying that Miles only had that goal as the main talking point, but that is not true whatsoever. He was getting to beautiful positions, defending 1v1, inverting into the midfield. All of the things that we see from him doing for Arsenal, he was doing it for England as well. So a really, really complete, nice performance. And debut goal, debut man of the match, debut praise. It is just absolutely beautiful to see. And in terms of his stats, really nice. 87 touches, not shying away, taking responsibility, 7.7 rating. You know, the 93% pass accuracy, 3 out of 3 ground duels won. The way he just uses his body to defend and to make sure he keeps the ball, it is phenomenal. You know, you can't teach that to anybody. It's not some skill you can be sort of taught. You just have it. You either have it or you don't have it. And Miles Lewis-Skelly today showed he has it, and he's shown he's had it for the whole season. And Thomas Tuchel himself says, Miles Lewis-Skelly came into the camp and showed straight away that it's so normal to fall in love with him. So that is the sort of dig to those people that said Miles Lewis-Skelly is a thug, he's a thief, he should be on the streets in Kennington. All those people now, just look, Thomas Tuchel immediately warmed up to Miles Lewis-Skelly because that's the sort of guy he is. He's a confident guy. He believes in himself. He's a loving person. And all of that shows on the pitch as well with the way he plays. So just absolutely beautiful stuff, to be honest with you. And Arsenal on the main stage, just brilliant. Rice, fantastic performance, fantastic assist as well. It was the dream sort of game for us Arsenal fans, because to be honest, I don't like my international break at all, but seeing the two Arsenal boys performing well, getting high ratings, getting a lot of praise, it couldn't have gone much better. No injuries as well. It was exactly how I would want to see an England game go, and hopefully the next one against Malta, those two play, because it will give me a reason to watch that. But yeah, look at how much it means to him. Emotions flowing through Miles Lewis-Skelly, and he deserves it. The rise from him this season, stepping up, it's been absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, goodness, that's it for now. And until next time, peace.